Have you ever thought of starting a real estate investment career and not sure who you should have in your team? If that's you, you are in a right place. Stay with us. Today I have a special guest with me, Glenn Gallucci, expert real estate investor and private lender. Glenn will share with us today who should you have in your team to start a successful real estate investing career. Hi Glenn, it's great to have you here again.
Well, thank you for inviting me. Always a pleasure, Goa.
Thank you. Glenn, let's get started and dive into our first question. When our investors want to start their career, who should they have in their team?
Great question, and I think everyone should have a team. And where I like to see investors start with is a knowledgeable, investor-friendly real estate agent. Real estate agents can be a powerful member of your team. And one of the reasons is because they can help you find the properties, and they can do a lot of the searching for you through their multiple listing service that they use, the MLS. They can go out and find these properties that are distressed, that need work, and have motivated sellers to get you great deals.
That's a great advice, Glenn. In the beginning, you mentioned friendly real estate agents.
Yes.
Let's explore on that.
And the reason why I call them friendly, because they're not just agents that are always taking retail listings, okay? These are agents that are going to dive in and find those properties that need repair, that they're distressed. They'll be able to go out and find those properties that are under market value, so you can go in, make your offers, get the work done, and sell them for a profit. So investor-friendly real estate agents that know what real estate investors need. They know where they need to be buying, they know what prices they should be paying, and most importantly, what those houses are going to sell for when completed.
Thank you, Glenn, for clarifying this information for us. Is there anything else our agents can do to help the investors?
Absolutely. And one of the things is they can tell you what you need to be doing in these houses that you're going to be selling. Depending on the neighborhood that you're in, certain houses need to have certain different type of amenities and certain finishes. Okay, if you're in maybe a lower priced area in that town, you may need to just do minimal work. Or if you're in a higher end price of the town, you may need to have to give better finishes, like you may have to be doing quartz countertops and things like that. And making sure the fixtures are top quality, like maybe you need to be putting in Kohler fixtures as opposed to maybe American Standard or something like that. So they can be very valuable, telling you what you need to do so you don't overspend on your renovations. And one of the other things is they can tell you more about the location of the properties, what's going on that side of town. And each town has different sections, and you need to be aware of that. Some prices on maybe this side of the park are going to be higher than houses on this side of the park, or on this side of the railroad track, on this side of the water, whatever it is. So there are different sections. You can't always command the same retail price in different sections of the town. And that's where the real estate agent's really going to help you, saying, yes, you can get $500,000 on this side of the park, but on this side of the park, they're only going for $375 to $400. Very valuable information, and it's great information, and that's what can help you stay profitable in this business. Listen to that investor-friendly real estate agent.
Thank you, Glenn, for sharing this information with us and letting our investors know that real estate agents are priority to have in their team. So let's go to the next important person in the team. Who should that be?
Okay, for real estate investors, one of the very important people that are out there that should be on your team are wholesalers. I like to call them professional wholesalers. These are wholesalers that go out and look for properties every single day. They're pounding the streets. They can even go on the MLS. If they're licensed agents, they can do that as well. But these wholesalers are the ones that will bring investors deals. And one of the best places to meet these wholesalers, you can find them on social media and find them online just by putting in, wholesalers in my area. The meetup groups that are around all over New Jersey, there's plenty of networking events out there. This is where wholesalers go because they're looking for people like us. They're looking for cash buyers. They want to have their buyers list. So when they go out and find a property, they could say, hey, I'm going to go to Glenn. I'm going to go to Bob. I'm going to go to Jill. I'm going to go to Gohar. These are the people that are going to buy from me. So you want to have those wholesalers. You want them to know that you're a cash buyer because they don't want to waste their time, and they want to know that when they find a property, their investors can actually close on it. So having wholesalers bringing you deals is extremely important, and to your bottom line, actually, but it's extremely important. Like I said, they do this morning, noon, and night. So go out, meet those wholesalers, tell them your criteria, tell them what you're looking to buy, and let them go out and work for you.
So the first place we had friendly real estate agents. Second place is the wholesaler. Tell us about the third one. Who should be the third most important part in your team?
Well, the next one is to have your private lender or hard money lender right in place, because they are the ones that are going to get you to the finish line. They're the ones that are going to give you the funds to go out and purchase that property and to renovate it. So you want to have that financing lined up. So when you tell your wholesalers, hey, I'm a cash buyer, you have to know that you're going to be able to go and get the money from your lender. This is assuming, of course, if you're not using your own funds. If you have your own funds, that's great, but you still need to have that lined up and make sure you have enough money for the purchase and the renovation. And when we talk about the renovation, if you think your renovation is going to be $80,000, you need to factor in at least 10 to 15% more, because all renovations just seem to go over budget. I mean, even our own homes, right? We think we're going to spend X and we spend Y. So have that financing lined up.
Absolutely. Choosing the right investors is one of the most important things when we're looking to buy investment properties. And let's talk about one more. Who else should be in our team as an investor?
Okay, a very important part of the team should be a qualified, licensed contractor. Okay, this is the number 2 key, I call it. The number 1 key is getting that ARV, the after repaired price of the house, and you want to nail that down. The second part is getting the work done, which involves a reputable licensed contractor. That contractor is going to be the one that's going to do a complete estimate for you, tell you everything that's going to be done in the house. And more importantly, when I look for contractors, I always ask them this question: what's not included in that price? Okay, what is not included? Because many times you may get prices, hey, well, that sounds like a great price. When they say, okay, you're doing the roof, no, that wasn't included. You want to make sure you get written estimates from them with, it's called a scope of work, which means they're going to list everything that they're going to be doing in that estimate. And you can look at that to say yes or no, or I need more, I need less, whatever it is. So the contractor, a good contractor, absolutely hands down, my number two key team player.
Sounds perfect, and thank you so much for sharing this information. It means that our investors don't need to go and spend hours of learning how to invest in real estate, how to find the right property, how to find the right lending. If they have right people in their team, everything can be done for them. I think the most important things to do in creating a real estate investing career is to find your team members.
Would you like a bonus team member now?
Of course, let's share the bonus team member too.
The bonus team member to have, and which will really keep you out of trouble, is having a home inspector, okay? Having a home inspector inspect your property is going to uncover things that you probably did not see. They're going to keep you out of getting into a property that may need major repair or structural repair, okay, which can really put a dent in your budget. So having that home inspector for a few $100s, they give you a complete diagnostic testing on the house. It's like, right, so you know exactly what's going on in there. And the best part is, that could be your scope of work, which you need to give to your contractor, so they know all the things that need attention or need fixing, so that will be in your estimate. So a good contractor and a good home inspector to make sure, keep you out of trouble, you got it made. You're done.
That's a great advice, Glenn. So let's give our viewers one more time our top 5 team members they should have in their real estate investing team.
Okay, so we have number 1, which I love. Good, friendly real estate agents. Number 2, a qualified, licensed contractor. Number 3, a private or hard money lender. You need to have your financing lined up. The bonus one is the home inspector. Have that home inspector. I'll tell you, you'll sleep at night. It's the best insurance you can get to make sure you're not getting into something that you weren't aware of, okay? Make sure you know this is, like I tell all my students, this is not a hobby, this is a business. So do it the right way. Have those team members in place to help you, and you'll be well on your way to a successful career.
Glenn, we appreciate you sharing your expert knowledge with us. This was really amazing to have you here.
Well, thank you. It's always a pleasure. Go high. I think you bring a lot to your audience, and we thank you for all the interviews that you do in the real estate industry. Thank you so much.
If you have any further questions regarding how to start your real estate investment career and who should be in your team, please feel free to reach out to us. We're here to help you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And we always love to hear your comments. Thanks for watching.
And if you're looking to wholesale properties or you just need some private lending, be sure to look us up, and you can find out all the information on our company, which is Peak Private Lending. So it's peakprivatelending.com, and our phone number is 201-836-7300, and you can find our other contact information on our site. You can even get free quotes for your lending situations. So give us a call, give us an email. Any questions, let us know. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.